We in there? Are we live?
We live.
I think we're live, bro.
Yeah, we live.
We're in there. We're in the building. What's up, y'all? What's going on? Welcome to No Ideas Original. I'm Mr. Rob. Got Brother Zane on the boards. And the 6th Man of the Year award goes to my big homie Yada.
All right.
For stepping in.
Yada. What's up, y'all?
What's good, man? Good to have you, man. Good to see you, brothers. How you brothers been?
Oh, good, man. Good. Enjoying this good weather for a little bit.
Yeah, that's right. Me too. I can't even complain. Today started my first kitchen remodel.
Okay.
So my kitchen is looking a little crazy, but I like to see progress, and the contractor came and laid out some work. So we're underway, man. My kitchen will be down for about the next 30 days. So
how was your Easter?
Easter was good, man. My wife made a beautiful dinner last night. Some steamed red snapper and some rice and peas. So I had a pretty chill Easter.
Yeah, that was good. But my daughter's birthday was Saturday, so thank you.
Most
definitely. How old is she?
13.
Happy belated to her.
God bless you too, brother. God bless you too.
I know what you do.
The good days are behind you.
Some
challenging days ahead. That's all the information I can give you, brother. So.
How was the food? How was the food for Easter yesterday?
Oh man, food is always good. Me, I was eating out though because it was weird birthday and everything.
Right.
Rob had the gourmet meal. You got the gourmet meal before the kitchen got remodeled, so that was good.
She's one last little hitting of the pots before we're
Rob
down.
Had the gourmet meal?
Yeah, I had the good. Man, it was 5-star medals, man, for real, son. It's real good.
Oh man. Well, definitely, man. Today we're supposed to have it's a very special guest coming on later. Ayatollah, well known, and a lot of people know him for doing tracks with Mos Def, Carl Monts. The list goes on and on and on. So that good brother will be scheduled to come on later. So right now, you're just sitting back with us. Now, Rob, tell us about what's in Kenyatta. Being that I live down south now, tell us about this situation that's going on with the cannabis industry. And as far as if I think New York made it what legal for recreational use.
How about that?
Yeah,
legal weed. That don't even sound like it should be in the same sentence, but it is.
It's so crazy that on top of it being legal, do you hear some of these like rules and crazy stuff they're talking about? Like, all right, you talking about legalized recreational. I heard something about in New York, you can have 3 ounces.
We can walk around with 3
ounces. Yeah, walk around with 3 ounces.
Walk around with 3 ounces. I think have up to 2 pounds in your house.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
just remember, just 20 years ago, they used to get locked up for a split. Now, in their hand.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
yeah, it's serious up here now.
I think the comparison was something that's close to. They haven't seen any change like that since the prohibition. So this is pretty significant, man.
In Jersey you could do 6 ounces.
You see that? Oh, what's going on, brother?
Hey.
What up? I'm here.
Yes, you are.
I'm here, man. I'm here. I'm here. What's happening, y'all?
How you doing, man?
Thanks for coming. Taking the time out to come, talk with us. The No Ideas Original podcast. Everybody, this is the great Ayatollah.
Thank you for having me.
Legend. You're welcome.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you guys. Word.
Yes, sir.
What's up?
So let's get right into it, Ayatollah. First of all, tell us about some of your background, like growing up, and what made you want to get into the music industry.
Hold on. Let me get this camera right.
Yeah, no problem.
Is that better? Okay. What made me want to get into the music? what made me want to get into the music industry? I got my dog here. I just love music, man. I just love music, you know, since a young child, growing up at home with my parents playing music all in the house all the time. You know, I just love music, man. Like, you know, like we all do, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Grew up on listening to records in the house and running around the crib, and your dad playing records and your mom playing records, and you know, it's just something that's just stuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Word.
Right, that's dope, man. And I think all of us come from that kind of ilk, listening to our parents' records and still vibing off of them. And then when we get older, they still resonate. Here's a hip hop question for you, Tola.
Yeah.
Has hip hop lost, from a sonic perspective, has hip hop lost its unique sound, the lost art of the boom bap?
Has it lost its art? I would say it hasn't lost its art. I kind of think it went a little bit underground again. I think it went underground again, and I think it's resurfacing. It's coming back to the surface, but I don't think it's lost it. It's just went underground, and it's resurfacing again.
Right. Let me ask you this one too.
Yeah.
Is the sampling a lost art?
Sampling, I honestly would say sampling is not a lost art. Okay. Me personally, I know a lot of my producer friends, they still sample. I don't think it's a lost art. I really don't. I just think there's ways of going about sampling now that are different than how I was doing it probably years ago. But sampling, I still think sampling is still one of the ways to go as a hip hop or music producer. Yeah, I don't think it's lost its flavor.
And what are some of the
gotten better, actually.
What are some of the differences you're talking about?
What are some of the differences? Like, I guess sampling techniques, and different. You know how you slice records, chop your samples and things like that, and how you place them and stuff like that. But I mean, it's at its core, it's all this. At its core, it's all the same. You know, it's still it's sampling, and I don't think it's lost that flavor. You know, the flavor's still there. That flavor's still there. Word.
That's right. That's right.
I love sampling. I love sampling. I'll sample. I'll sample anything. I really don't care. I don't care, man. I just, I'll sample anything. I just, hey, if it sounds good to me, I'm gonna sample it.
Yeah, and it's crazy that you said that, because I checked out Louder, and I checked out Weapons of Mass Production. Now on Louder, the title track Louder,
yes,
it's amazing work right there, hands down. Even the song iPod is crazy. But what makes, from your perspective, what makes a good breakbeat when you hear it? Like, that's it right there. How does that? You have
what
to
do
find.
I look for in a good breakbeat? The drums got to be crazy. Yeah, for me personally, the drums got to be crazy. Oh my God, like they got to be crazy. Like the way the drummer's playing it, the drum pattern that he or she's playing it in, that's got to just be so dope. It's got to be so dope. I always look for the drums. I'm about that drum track. If the drum track is banging, everything else, you can find everything else, but the drum track, for me personally, it has to be really dope as far as the breakbeat goes. Yeah, as far as the breakbeat.
Right. That's what's up. Yeah,
kicking snare, hi-hat, the kick, the snare, the hi-hat,
So you kind of answered one of my questions. I was about to ask you, what's your process? Are you a guy that puts the sample loop together first, or do you do the drums first?
Sometimes I do the drums first. Sometimes I do the sample first and add the drums later. But I mean, it all depends on my mood. Like sometimes I'll find a sample and I'll throw the drums in after. Sometimes I'll find the drums first and then I'll go look for the sample afterwards. But there's no real order. I just do it how I feel. Whichever one is more time sufficient. You know what I'm saying? Like more time sufficient. Yeah.
Right. So with samples and stuff, what's probably been the hardest one to clear, if any?
For me personally, what was the hardest one to clear? To be honest with you, I don't think I had any. Let me get this damn camera. I'm not used to this. For me, like the sampling, I never had no real issues on the sampling because the record labels had taken care of those things for me. So I kind of was one of the lucky ones. I didn't run into any sample issues. The samples got cleared professionally. And never had any issues really with the sampling thing.
Knock on some wood, that's dope.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Everything all legitimate. Sample clearances, all that. So some of the records I sampled. I had got like the record labels that told me, they were like, hey, if you sample this, Tola, this is gonna come out of your check. This is gonna come out of your check. So keep in mind if you sample this record, some of this money is gonna be going to the original artist. And I was like, yeah, cool, let's do it. I don't care, let's do it.
That's cool. That's real cool.
That's dope.
So like for example, the song Miss Fat Booty with the Aretha Franklin sample.
Yeah.
The late great Aretha Franklin, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
She got her percentage of her money for the usage of the sample. Yeah.
For himself, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
So
yes.
So out of all the artists you worked with him, who would you say was the easiest to work with?
The easiest to work with. Who was the artist that was the easiest to work with?
That you just clicked and the process just moved along.
Okay. I would say the easiest to work with. Man, I would say Rakim. I would have to say Rakim. Yeah.
Bar none. The easiest. I can see that. I can see
as crazy as it sounds, I would have to say Rakim. Rakim was the easiest one to work with because, like, man, it was just organic. It was organic. It wasn't forced. Not saying that any of the other artists I worked with were difficult to work with, but working with him at the time, it just was so organic and just natural and easy and no pressure, no nothing. He kind of let me musically do what I wanted to do. He was like, "Yo, Tola, do what you want to do. I trust you."
I'm a
you know what I'm saying? And when it came to his lyrics, his lyrical ability, I was like, "Dude, you rock him, man. I'm not. I don't have to." You God MC, man. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So I would say rock him a lot for that.
Yeah, I can imagine that going effortless with Rakim. He even wrote in his book. He broke down how he even writes his bars and puts syllables in there. So I could imagine what his was like.
I mean, to be in the studio with him, man, was just amazing, bro. Like the aura that man has, like when he came in the studio, it was just me, Rakim, and the studio engineer for like hours in the studio, and it was just like, it was a milestone for me and my like I'm sitting with the god Rakim here. I'm like, it gets no better than this for me. Like really, it gets no better. And to be able to play like and to be able to play music for him and just beats for him, it was just like, oh, this is crazy. Like, this is crazy. It was an ill feeling. It was ill.
Sorry, I can imagine.
Tell you what, too, man. When you working with a legend like that, whether it's whether it's Rakim or not, what artist did the least takes and for the verses? Like, were there anybody that was like a 1 and out or 2 and out, and did their verses and did have to come back and keep recording?
I would have to say like 1 take, 2 take artists that I work with on their vocals. I would have to say one for sure that I witnessed. I would have to say Sean Price. Rest in peace, Sean Price. I would have to say Sean P.
Price. Wow.
Yeah. Sean P. I remember going in the studio with him many times, man. And I was just like, damn. He'd be like, yo, I'm done. I'm like, yo, you just went in the booth, man. Like you just went in. He was like, yo, I'm done. Told I'm done. Load up the next beat. I'm like, damn, dude, you did that in 1 take.
Wow.
You did that in 1 take. You know what I'm saying? So that was he Sean Price was like a juggernaut with the rhymes, super juggernaut with the rhymes.
He is nice. So, he was nasty.
Yeah. Rest in peace to my man Sean P. Rest in
power,
peace,
man. Yeah, that was a great soul taken from us, man.
For
Very
sure.
early, man. He should still be here, man. You know,
he's still here with us.
He's still here with us spiritually, yes, sir. You know, and from a physical standpoint, and I say to these brothers all the time, man, we gotta take care of our health, and we gotta make that the forefront of what we do. Prior to all the other stuff that encompasses our day, whether it's working, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a family man, you take care of your kids. All those things are necessary, but most necessary.
Your mental health, mental health, physical health, spiritual health, all that. I'm for all that. I need to eat a little better though. I'm working on that. I need to eat a little better, but I'm working. I'm working on that.
Make sure you work on that, son, because we need you around.
No pork on the fork though.
Okay.
All right.
So, I'm working on everything else, you know.
All right. That's good.
Tell you what, fellas, you know, we have Shannon. Shannon just said salute to my No Ideas Original brothers. Salute to Ayatollah. So Shannon is actually the quarterback of the whole thing for No Ideas Original podcast. So shout out to Shannon.
Shout out Shannon.
Peace, God. Peace to the brother.
All right.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You mentioned earlier you were in a studio with Rod. Now, I tend to believe studio sessions are passe because everyone is emailing beats and songs. This whole idea, does that affect the quality of the song that you're doing when you're in the studio with someone versus, let me just send this dude a beat and he send me back a track?
I mean, for me, nothing beats being in the studio with the artist, man. Like, I mean, yeah, man. I can't even explain it.
Yeah,
like you need that. You need that to really get the essence of the song and the real essence of the music and the lyrics and the vocals and the vibe and all that. Right. You got to be in the studio with the artist. I mean, it can be done via internet, sending a verse, sending a beat. It can be done, but
ain't nothing like sitting in the studio. I know it.
The essence isn't there. The essence isn't there when you're not in the studio with the artist. You're not, you know, it's just not there.
Right. So, and let me ask you this too. Mm-hmm. And kind of piggybacking off what Yada said, because I know you've worked with so many artists, man. Like, I was seeing your catalog. I was like, damn, he did that. And one of the favorite joints you did was Shorty Right There off of Deck's album. I love that beat, son. Shorty Right There with Free Life.
Wow, you took me back to 2003 on that one.
Son, that right there, I love it. I love hearing that, and I still it's in my playlist right now, son. I listen to it almost every day. But let me ask you this,
man.
Who are the dopest 2 sessions you had with any artist that you've come in? The dopest sessions, like in studio. You just mentioned Rakim, but give me 2 more.
That was one. I would have to say that was one. Rakim was definitely one. I would have to say it. The 2, okay, 2. Wow. Shit. Oh man, I would have to say.
How was that Super God? That joint you did Super God with Killer Priest?
The one with Priest. I wasn't in the studio with Priest when we did that. Actually, I wanted to be, but I wasn't in the studio with him. But
okay,
but it's crazy enough. It sounded like we were in the studio together. Though that's really crazy.
Yeah,
though.
that Super God. I like that Super God y'all did together. I mean, you probably did a bunch on that album too, but Super God to me stood out. I like how you composed that, put that together.
Thank you, man. Thank you, Priest, man. He's like one of my favorites, man. I love Wu-Tang. I'm a hip hop dude. I'm a hip hop head, bro. I'm a fan still. I'm not one of these producers that don't, I'm still a diehard fan. I still listen to MC Shan the Bridge. I'll still listen to, you know what I'm saying? I'm listening to Biz Markie picking boogers a couple days ago. Like, loud on the speakers. Like I'm listening to things of that nature, I'm listening to Nas still, Illmatic, all that. So Mobb Deep,
that Grammy too for Killers, the King's Disease.
Oh yeah. That album's crazy. Yeah, that album's crazy. Very dope. Congratulations to him on that one. Funny enough, I never got to work with Nas yet.
Really?
Hopefully, God willing, I have a lot of music I think that he would enjoy. But
hell yeah. Now that makes sense because they said Nas don't know how to pick beats. That means he ain't knock on your door, son.
Right.
Now, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not,
I'll go there for you, son. I listen.
I think he, the beats that he rhymes on, yeah, he definitely does his thing on those beats. I personally think he sounds amazing over Large Professor's production. That's
that's true.
Yeah. That's just me though. So to be honest with you, I think Nas and Large should do an entire album together. That's just me. I'm a hip hop head, so I'm gonna say that. But
I can see that. I definitely see that. Yeah. I know a track that you did off the Weapon of Mass Destruction. If you get that to Nas, If y'all brothers ever get a chance, you got Spotify, go to Weapons of Mass Destruction, look for the track I Got. And tell me if you can imagine Nas on that right there.
Mm-hmm.
I can hear Nas on that. Oh my God. I can hear him on a lot of beats, man. I don't even think, to be honest with you, I'm not sure if that's where he's at right now. I mean, I don't even know if he's really focused on music right now because he's got so many other things.
That's true.
Yeah.
In the pocket right now. So,
well, no. They said Nas allegedly said he's coming out with a Lost Tapes 3 and 4, and he has some big super project that he's working on that's coming out this year. So I don't know what that's going to be. But they did show him several months back in Dr. Dre's studio, I guess on the West Coast or wherever Dr. Dre is at right now with the studio. So
right. I mean, God willing, I'll work with him. But I mean, I just love hip hop. I love music, man. If a cat is nice and they serious about their music and their craft, I'll work, man. I'll work with them. I'll work with them or her, him or her.
For you, what's good is that on top of you making classic beats, you've been on a lot of classic albums. Like you've been on Monkey Bars. To me, that's Sean Price classic. You look at going back to Deck, the Movement to me was his best album, and you did a third of that album. A lot of people don't even realize that a third of those tracks on that Movement album was you.
Yeah. That album is kind of like a sleeper album because I like his first album. Me personally, I like Deck's first album, Uncontrollable Substance. I like that one.
Yes, sir.
I thought that one was the one, but I mean, everybody has their favorites. I do like the Movement. Don't get me wrong. Funny thing is about that album, the Movement, I don't even listen to the ones that I did with him. I listen to the other ones on the album that were dope. Like there was a song on that album. My favorite song on that album is called City High.
City High, yeah.
That's great. That to me is the one for me. I was like, that's crazy. I was like, good God, And my man did that beat. My man, Phantom of the Beats.
Right.
He did that one, and he also did. He also. Yeah, shout out Phantom of the Beats. He also did Candy Shop for 50 Cent, and he did Candy Shop for 50 Cent, and he also did Apollo Kids for Ghostface. Phantom of the Beats. Yeah.
Incredible.
Nice.
Yeah. That's my man. He's sick with it.
And off that deck joint, you did that nigga too. I think you did that nigga on there.
Yeah. And then you making me want to listen to that album right after I get off the
Yo,
I'm about to throw that up right there. Like
that album, man, and that doesn't get the respect he needs, man. That's why I like that. I like both them albums so much because he's an underrated MC. He bangs every lead song when he's on, and if he's leading a song, it's a rap. Anybody after
I would not want to go after Deck after he gets on the mic. I would not. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, Deck is incredible with it. And if you notice, a lot of songs, it's always Dex. Usually, it's Dex starting off the song and Jizza ends the song, especially on that like some of the Wu-Tang's biggest songs out there. So it's been Deck in the beginning, and then the anchor leg is Jizza.
I gotta shout out my man Tragedy Gaddafi, man. I know he was just on here too, man. Tragedy Gaddafi. Word. He's another one.
Good tracks with him too.
Yeah. Traj played an integral part in me, getting my music into, to getting my foot in the door. Traj played a big part in that. Nice. So I just want y'all to know that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Traj is real instrumental in a lot of careers, man. I mean,
like I was in the studio with Traj when he was doing the War Report album with Capone and Nori. I was there. I was in those sessions. I was there. I was there when they did a lot of them songs, and I was producing, making beats at that time, and I wanted to be on that album. I wanted to be. I would hound him. I'd be like, "Yo, Traj, I got this, I got that. Let me get on this album." And he'd be like, "Nah, chill. Just watch the process. Watch the process." And I used to be tight in the studio. I'm like, because I felt I was ready. I was super hungry, and I was like, "Damn, this is it. This is my chance." But now, being the age I am now, I understand what he meant by saying, "Nah, just watch the process and learn." And I did, right. And I was like, "Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it." I mean, I'm sitting in the studio with Havoc. He making beats right in front of me. He's making beats right in front of me, and I'm just like, "Yo, this is Havoc from Mobb Deep right here." Like when he did the song "Parole Violators" on the CNN album, "Parole Violators."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I was in the studio when he made the beat. I was there, sitting right there. He had the MPC 3000, and I'm sitting there like, "Yo, this is crazy, dude!" Like,
he just whipped it up real easy, huh?
It was so crazy, dude. It was so crazy. I didn't bother him. I didn't ask him a bunch of questions. I just sat there, was just like, I just let him work. I would just let him work. But I would just watch. I'm like, God damn, this is Havoc right here. Like this ain't your homie in the crib just making beats. This is fucking Havoc right here.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So
putting that
I have to thank Traj for just opening up those chakras in my mind to be like, okay, learn from this. Don't just come here to hang out and chill and bug out and joke around. This is serious business right here.
That's right.
And I did, and I learned from it. Now I'm doing music. Shit.
We have a comment. It says you produced some heat for Cormega too.
For sure. Yes, indeed. That's that. Yeah, me and Mega. That's another one. He another one, man. Shout out to Cormega.
Shout out to Cor.
Yeah, when we work, it's just man.
Magic, bro. It's magic, man.
That's just. I mean, aside from music, aside from working with Cormega, man, like as on a music level, we just cool on a different level, man. Like just on a people level. Like I can call him now, and I don't even got to talk about music. We could just chop it up about other things. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
But he's Mega's he's one of those lyrical assassins too. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Were you a DJ before a producer?
For sure. I was DJing, man. I've been DJing for so long, bro. I was DJing at 16 years old, high school. And I never stopped that since then. I just, I love DJing. I did parties, neighborhood. I did the hood parties. I did the ghetto backyard parties. I did the basement parties. I did all that. And through Queens and Brooklyn. I did them in the Bronx. I did them in Long Island.
Nice.
And that's my first love. The first love was the DJing. It was my first love. I mean, beats came along way later, but the DJing was the love. That was the first love.
Right.
Yeah, you're nice on the wheels, bro. I gotta give you.
Yeah, I seen some.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Like, I mean, I'm a hip hop dude. I'm from Queens, Jamaica, Queens. I mean, I can't get around it. I mean, Run DMC,
Even if you tried, right? Even if you tried.
I mean, Run DMC, LL Cool J, Nas, Mobb Deep,
Lost Boys, everybody. Yeah,
Lost Boys. You got De La Soul in Long Island. You got Rakim out in Long Island. It's like I'm all around hip hop. Organized Confusion, South Side, like it's all that. I'm just I love it. And before even I was DJing, I was in the graffiti. So I was like,
you tagging, bro. How you like that shirt? So how you like that shirt? So let us look right. How them letters look?
Yeah. That's official. I need one of those. I need one of those.
Okay, we got you, son.
Yeah, official. Yeah, I was there.
You know what too? Like several months back, man, we had King Fade from Shirt Kings on here.
Oh, that's my dude. Yeah, Fade's my dude.
That's my cousin, son. Yeah.
That's your cousin? Oh, yes, crazy. See, so you are so you already know. Come on, Shirt Kings. I mean, dude, I used to be in the Coliseum when they was making those shirts in the basement, dude.
Yes, sir.
And, like I was there for all that. Like that, I come from that cloth. I'm from that cloth.
Yeah.
Fade, Nike. Oh yeah, I did all that. Been there.
Nice.
Been there for sure. Yeah. Fade's nice. I already know about Fade. I've been to about Fade. I was like, yo, son. Word, crazy.
Shanan said we got you on the shirt, yo.
Yeah, shout out King Fade, man. King Fade. He nice with it. He nice. I already know. Right? I already know, son.
I'm still waiting for him to finish my shirt, man. I got a nice little idea I threw at him, man. So
yo, that's crazy. Yeah, it's funny how it all kind of connects. It's funny how it all kind of connects.
Full circle, yeah, son.
yeah. Like it really is like three. What did they say? 3 degrees. Wait, 6 degrees of separation.
Yeah.
But it might be more like 3 degrees the way the world is happening now.
It's probably 3 now. It feels like 3 now. It really does feel like 3 degrees. Word, man. But yeah, man. I'm just happy to be. I'm just happy to be making music, man. I do it because I love it. I mean, if I never really got into it to make money and all that, and that just happened. That just happened. I just was making music in my house in Jamaica, Queens, and people started hearing, oh, he does music, and next thing you know, people coming over to the crib, listening to beats, and it just went from there. But I never got into it for a monetary thing. I just did it because I loved it. And,
right.
That's
and
great.
everything else, and
that's
everything
really
else,
great.
everything else came. Yeah.
So besides Nas, could you tell me 3 artists that you would love to work with that you haven't worked with yet?
3 artists that I would love to work with that I haven't worked with besides Nas.
Yeah.
Oh man. Fuck. Okay. 3 artists that I would like to work with now. This is, because I listen to a lot of artists. Damn, that's a hard one. I never thought about that. Man.
Okay, well let's make it. Let's spread it out a little bit more. Can you pick one from the East, one from Midwest, one from the West, and one from South?
To make it easy.
To make it easier, he just made 4. 3 out of 3. Now you got to name 4.
One from the East. One from the East. I wouldn't mind working with Davies.
Yeah. I like that.
I wouldn't mind working with Davies. You know, I wouldn't mind working with him. You know, I mean, I think he's a dope MC. You know, with Nas. You know,
I can see that.
You know,
yeah.
You know, and Midwest. Okay, my demographics are off, so y'all gotta work with me on the demographics. Like who from the Midwest?
Midwest, I would say
that's like Chicago and
Chicago. Yeah, that type of area, Chicago and stuff like that.
I would say Royce the 5.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Very dope MC.
Funny thing is, I already work with Royce. I already work with him.
Yeah, I see it. Royce is tough though, man. I like Royce.
Yeah, but I want to work with him now. You know what I'm saying? Not that Royce is dope, but the now Royce.
The now Royce.
The now Royce. Okay, so after the Midwest, who we got? We got
West Coast.
Who we got? West Coast. Freddie Gibbs.
Okay.
Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah, nice.
He did a great project with Madlib.
Mm-hmm. I already know. Yeah, that Pinata, crazy.
I can hear Freddie Gibbs on your shit for real, son.
Yep.
Like matter of fact, you said him I got it. Send him that.
we gonna get that. We gonna get that off for you,
right.
Send that to Freddie Gibbs tonight. Yo, Fred, I got one. Just send it. That's all you.
Real talk. Yeah. That I got you. That one. But that'd be crazy. That would be crazy.
That'd be crazy with Freddie on this, son.
Yeah.
He was snap on that. He snapped. He
goes off. So he getting his little story.
He snapped on that. He snapped with that. Okay, who else we got? Last one.
The South. Who you got in the South?
South. Oh my gosh. Okay.
He's like, that's a lot.
That's right. They don't even like boom bap in the South. So.
Wait. No, now who's the South? Is Andre Benjamin in the South? Would he be considered the South? Andre 3000?
Yeah, he's in the South.
That's who I rock with. 3000.
Wow.
Yep, 3000.
That was something.
Three stacks to do your music definitely justice, sir.
Yes, sir. I know. Andre 3000, man. Like, yeah. You know.
I usually ask this question to a lot of artists, and it appears that you're a visionary. How important is the imagination?
What, in music or just in general? I mean, imagination is important, period, in general. Like, you got to have imagination. Like, a person walking around without any imagination, that's just like, to me, that's like walking around like a zombie.
But the reason why I ask, though, is a lot of people, they discard the imagination. They discard it in the sense of, I'm daydreaming. I don't need to be daydreaming, or I don't need to be wandering off. But like you said, without the imagination, we're all zombies. We're using it.
Nah, I try to use my imagination, man. Like, like as much as I possibly can. Because I mean, why not? Why not? Why not? Like,
it's yours, right?
It's mine. I got the. That's why I came up with Phantom of the Chakras, because when I don't want to do music under the Ayatollah umbrella, I can go to Phantom of the Chakras and make music and do other things and be creative. I like Phantom of the Chakras. Honestly, to be honest with you, I like Phantom of the Chakras more than I like Ayatollah. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I was gonna ask you, man. You meditate a lot, bro. You over there on your chakras?
I mean, I do. I try. I try. You know,
right.
I'm chill, man. Like, you know, I think the music has just made me like, you know, very, very calm and mellow, just calm. I really don't overreact like
Right.
I used to back in the day. Like I got, you know, I'm more wise now before I even speak or say anything or
Right.
make a move. I'm very wise about things. So I'm like, you know, so yeah, you know. Yeah, you know.
Right.
Phantom of the Chakras, man. I like Phantom of the Chakras because I can be more creative with that character, you know.
Right.
And, yeah.
You know what I wish, man, and what needs to be done, and Ayatollah, you could probably do this too before anybody else do it, and nobody would never know. You know how Ghostface came out? He didn't show his face. People heard his music, but
Yep.
they didn't know what he looked like. I would love to see
Yep.
a beat maker come out, or whether it's one that's that everybody already know right now, and he
Right.
switches up his stuff, and nobody know who he is. You see what I'm saying?
Yes. That would be dope. That'd be real good. Well, we had Daft Punk. But you know, they were like that for a long time.
Yeah,
a long time.
Right.
Nobody knew who they were, and you know, I might if it was me, I might have just kind of kept it like that. Just let me just go off into the sunset with that same
Right.
thing. Nobody knows who you are.
Right.
It could be a woman. It could be a male or a female.
Right.
You know, it could be anything. You know, but yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be dope. But
Now, what are as far as when it comes to instruments, what are your favorite to use as far as for the boys?
far as what production equipment, just what for like making beats and stuff.
Yeah.
MPC 60, SP 404, Roland SP 404, the SP 404. That's really some records, a bunch of fucking records. You know.
What's your oh, you probably got records all over the damn house like crazy, bro. That's a crazy question to ask a producer.
I used to have a bunch of records, but I actually just got rid of a lot of records. So I, believe it or not, I got about in my where I make music now, it's about maybe like 4 crates of records. You know, but it used to be much more, but I just had to downsize a lot of the records. But you don't need much to make a dope beat. You don't need a bunch of records to make a dope beat. You need 1 album, 2 albums. To be honest, you know,
I got some producers, and you just tell me either or who you like. Who would you prefer either or?
Okay.
I got about 8 of them. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Ninth Wonder or Alchemist?
Alchemist.
Nice. I like Al. Al is great, and Al challenge.
Knife is dope. Knife is nice. Alchemist is dope, but for me, I'm going with Al.
Madlib or Havoc?
Oh, that's a hard one. That's a hard one. Because I like them both. They both nice. God damn. I'm gonna go with. I gotta go with Havoc.
Gotta go Havoc.
I gotta go with Havoc because Havoc got.
I love Madlib.
I love Madlib, but Havoc to me, he just took it somewhere where a lot of other producers didn't take it during that time. Havoc was going in.
Now, Shook Ones is a classic.
Exactly.
There were some challenging beats on the Infamous, but Havoc's progression.
That's what I'm saying. Like he just went, yo.
He's out of the world now, son.
I actually saw him in the studio. Like I said, I was in the Parole Violators studio session with CNN. I was there for that. I was also at a studio session with Havoc when he was did a song called Funk Mode with Tragedy and Large Professor. and he did the beat. No. Large Pro did the beat, but Havoc rhymed on it. It was Havoc and Tragedy that rhymed on it, but Large Pro did the beat.
Nice.
So yeah, I think I got a little off track. I got a little off track. I got off track on that. My bad, y'all. I got off track. But let's go.
I got another one for you.
I pick Havoc on that.
You pick Havoc. All right, that's cool.
Yes, sir.
Dilla,
yes, sir.
Or Large Pro?
Oh, he made it even more harder because I know Large. That's my man. Large is my man. Oh man. I gotta go with Extra P, man.
Extra P.
I gotta go with
that's dope. No, that's not. LP.
I love Dilla. I love Jay Dilla. Rest in peace, Jay Dilla. Love him. Genius.
Jay Dilla, man. He's the legend. But LP got some shit, yo.
Not Dilla's genius, man. I'm not negating him. He's amazing. Amazing.
He's amazing. Yes, sir.
What I loved about Dilla was the fact of the equipment that he used was minimal, but the stuff that he came up with was so dope.
Yeah,
like he did. Yeah, he did some amazing stuff with minimal equipment, and that's dope. So yeah.
And then this last one is one more. Pete Rock or No ID? I already know the answer to this one. Pete Rock or No ID? At least I stumped him on 3 a little bit.
No ID. I'm gonna go with No ID.
No ID.
I'm gonna go with No ID. I'm gonna be the oddball and go with No ID.
No, but you know what? I'm glad you did because he's one of them. He's one of them producers.
He's a slept on.
That slept on. That got
slept on.
My God, like who's not listening to his catalog? Like,
nah, I mean, of course, Pete's a legend. Pete Rock is a legend. But at the same time, I mean, I can't negate No ID because he's more so. We're kind of more so in the same kind of production caliber, like the box, whatever box they put us in. I'm in that box with No ID.
That's right.
Like that. Yeah, but he's dope. Yeah,
that's right. Crazy.
Now, what about Lupe Fiasco? Would there ever be a collab with him?
I like Lupe. I always like Lupe. I hope so. I would hope so. I mean,
that K-Town record.
Which one?
The Dominique's Little Nosebleed.
Oh, sick. Yeah. I love to work with Lupe for sure. There's a lot of artists I want to work with, man. Like, I mean,
I'm telling you, if any of them are following me, I'm gonna be blasting you a whole lot, bro. Because I went through the. I'm like, why is no one listening to Ayatollah? Like, what the fuck?
You know what the funny thing is? I have no. I mean, there's a lot of clutter. There's a lot of clutter out there, and there's a lot of clutter, and people got to sift through the clutter to get to the good stuff. Like
that's a fact.
Yeah, you gotta sift through all the clutter to find the good stuff, and that's what people are doing now. I think. I don't know. I mean, I'm making music. Whether they hear it or not, I'm still gonna make it.
Right.
So, I just hope they hear it. But if not, it's cool. I hear it. You know what I'm saying? I hear it all the time. I be hearing the craziness that I be making. Like nobody hears it. I'm like, damn, that shit is crazy. So I'm like, yo.
Yeah, I was on your IG. And it looked like, are you an avid reader?
Yeah, I read. Yep, for sure. With that one, I just had a book, man.
What's the last book that you read that you can recommend to us today?
Hold on. I got it right here. Hold on. Where is it at? Damn. Where did I put that book? Here it is right here. Wow. This is the one I just caught. Right here. Yo, you there?
Yeah, we here.
Hold on. Okay, there. Yeah, I just got this one a couple days ago. Here we go. See it?
Just the ways of the modern warrior.
The living samurai, 21st century. Who's the author?
Stephen F. Kaufman.
Gotcha.
Stephen F. Kaufman.
Now, what intrigued you about that book?
I mean, I feel like I'm a warrior to a degree, like, you know, a 21st century living like a samurai somewhat, you know.
That's
crazy
right.
to sound. So
Right.
I figured why not read this book and see what it has.
And the way you on them tables too, son. You's a swordsman too, son.
Thank you. You know, so
For
I'm
real,
trying
man.
to apply. You know, I like reading, man. I like reading interesting books, only interesting ones though. And this one right here, I copped this like a couple days ago, so this is gonna be a good one. Yeah,
Sure.
for sure. But man, yo, thank you, man, for having me on here, man, on the podcast, because I know Imam Thug.
Yes,
I got
sir.
to the podcast through Imam Thug. Shout out my man Imam Grizzly, man. That's family right there, like from day one.
Yeah.
Like,
He's
I mean,
a good brother,
we got
man.
stories. Me and Imam, we got so many stories, man. Like great stories and just studio stories, music stories, and he's just another dope MC. You know, like
Yes,
you
sir.
know, yeah, very talented, original style, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah. You know, I like that. You know, so
It
shout out to my man Kruger.
It
We call him
was
Kruger.
good talking to him. It was a great conversation having with Thug, man. He was very polite dude. He was open, and he kept his word. He said, "Yo, I'll reach out to these brothers." And sure enough, you had Jew, we got Trash.
Oh yeah. Nobody. We not big. We you know. Everybody. One hand washes the other. Both hands cleanse the face. That's
There
my
you go, bro.
thing.
That's right.
So you know, I'm just a regular dude, man. You see me in the Coliseum copping sneakers. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just a regular cat. Like, I'm not like too big to, you know, not break bread. I break bread with the right people. You know what I'm saying? Only with the right people, because you know
That's right.
you gotta keep your cipher very tight, very
That's
tight.
right.
Gotta keep the cipher tight. So. Gotta watch out for the lizards and the snakes. You know, watch out for the snakes and the lizards.
Keep your grass cut low, bro.
Yeah, keep it cut low, keep it cut low. But at the same time, you know, when you keeping it low, you know, don't you know, when good people come around, keep them around.
Right.
You know. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You back, Yada? What you got for us, Yada?
Hey, I just want to ask you what's some of the future projects and stuff you're working on?
Future projects, I'm working on a couple of instrumental projects. I want to get back into putting those out again. Who reached out to me lately to get on some Cormega. Okay. Me and Cormega, we're working on some music. Yeah, me and Cormega, we've been putting some things together. Inspect the Deck. Czarface. Czarface.
Yes, sir. Czarface, the Czarface project?
Yeah, Czarface. New Czarface.
Yeah.
Who else has reached out? I mean, I just make music, man. I just be making music. But those are the ones that have reached out to me as of late, you know, like, you know, that I can remember. You know,
right.
You know, but yeah, I just love the creative process. You know, to believe it or not, like as crazy as it sounds, you know, but I've even as Phantom of the Chakras, I've been able to write to my own music now. Like before, at being Ayatollah, everybody knew me as the producer, but as Phantom of the Chakras, I can now write to some of my music if I choose to, and I do choose to. So I'm writing.
You know what was dope that you did? Record shopping.
Yeah.
Oh, the Master Pill. Yeah.
Nah, but he think he did a song called Record Shopping, son.
Yeah.
I did a song called Record Shopping. Damn, you really somebody know they thing right there. He on his one. He's on his dean. Whoever that is, he's on his dean.
Bro, I respect the whole story that you did with that, and the beat is off the track too. So
thank you, man. Thank you.
Let me ask you this. Now that's on my mind.
By no means am I considering myself an MC. I'm just running through some of the beats that I like. That's all.
Let me ask you that now it's fresh on my mind. What were you thinking when you did Parsley, Slade's Rosemary and Thyme, bro?
The beat for Parsley, Sage, Rosemary and Thyme? Yeah. Simon and Garfunkel. I just put the record on. I played the record. I was at home one day. I threw it on and was like, it was the Simon and Garfunkel, The Sounds of Silence album. And I played the whole album, and that song came on, and I was just like, fuck, that shit's crazy. I was like, I'm listening to all this shit. I'm like, I just once that came on, I started making the beat, and I was like, yeah, that because I don't think anybody sampled that Simon and Garfunkel record. And I was like, yo, I gotta do it, man. I gotta do it. Let
me tell you
and
something.
I did it.
In the day,
crazy thing. Wait. Now there's a story to that beat too. Now check this out. I'm at my homie's studio in Cambria Heights. My homie named Elron the Amazing, producer DJ cat, lives in Cambria. And we in the studio and I'm playing beats or whatever. Large Pro comes over. Right? Me and Large, we cool. So I'm playing beats for him, and he's like, "Yeah, that's crazy." Told that's crazy. He gets on his Instagram, I believe with Nas. So while I'm playing beats in the studio, I'm not really paying attention. Large is on Instagram with Nas, letting him hear them joints. I'm like, oh. And he's like, and he's like, Large is like, yo, totally, yo, Nas like that. I was like, word, nah. Huh? He was like, nah. He shows me his phone. He's like, nah. He's listening on Instagram now. I was like, oh shit, word. Like, so yeah. So he heard that Parsley, Sage, Rosemary and Thyme beat. He heard that.
Yo, I listened to that.
Like, that was crazy.
I feel like I was walking through Whole Foods. I'm like, what in the world is this?
But that's the thing though. There's so much creativity. Like everybody, we all as producers, we all want to make the hardcore boom bap stuff and all that, and all the crazy pianos and all that. We all want to do that, but
I was super chill.
Sometimes you want to have some other shit going on with the beats, and that was just one of those. I was like, let me just make some cool out shit. That was just a cool out beat.
So from when you started to now, the equipment's changed dramatically. When you first started out, what type of equipment you were using, and now what you using to make beats?
Oh man, when I first started out, I had like it was like a rack mount sampler, like a 8-second rack mount sampler. Shit was crazy. It was like you would hit record on the sampler, and it would only sample for like 8 seconds, right? And like I'd have to, and you could overdub. It was an overdub thing, but each time you overdubbed on the recording, it would get the quality of it gotten worse. So it was just like it was real minimal, but it worked for the time. But it was minimal, but it worked. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. And now, like I just like I said, I just use the basics, like a sampler, drum machine, a bunch of records, and and SP404, and that's really it. The turntable. That's really it. Keyboard. I might throw some synth in there somewhere every now and then if I feel inspired to, but it's really just records. It's really just records in the MPC, and that's it, really, in my mind, and wherever that goes.
Nice. I know through MPC generation that they got these million different ones that been through, because I done been through a couple myself from the 2000 to the 3000. Have you embraced any of these new ones they got going on? You said you with the new generation, or you still with the old generation?
You believe it or not,
the Serato world.
I've been on. I know I do the Serato. I'm rocking with the Serato. Like when I DJ, I'm rocking with the Serato. Yeah, for sure. Because I don't like bringing all them records and to DJ when I can just bring the laptop and have thousands of records in the laptop. So I'm cool with Serato. But as far as the music, like the equipment, like I'm still on the MPC. Still on the MPC. I believe it or not, I still have I got the MPC 500, the little one, the baby of the MPCs. I make stuff over that. A lot of people don't even look at that. I make beats on that. It's just I still make beats on that. I was looking at the I don't know. I might get there's a new MPC. It's like a new one, like a brand new one. Like brand new.
It's like black or the gold one. I think the new one.
It's a gray one. It's a gray one. It looks like the MPC 60, the first one, but it's a new one with the touch screen. The new.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like super new. So I might get that. I might get that. My boy been hounding me. My boy been hounding me. He's like, "Yo, Tola, you gotta get that. You gotta get that." I'm like, "Yeah, I could." Well, I don't want to fix it. I don't want to fix it if it's not broken.
There you go.
I'll tell you what, I think that's a perfect segue. Do you have anything by you right now that you can play something, whether a beat that you just worked on or you want to do something live for our listeners out there? Something nice and exclusive that you've been cooking up lately?
My engineer, I'm sitting with my engineer. He said he could grab his laptop and we could play something real quick over there.
Let's make it happen. There you go.
Not home. I'm not home right now. I'm at my engineer's his spot now, but we got beats on his laptop. We could pull up and play something for the people. Yeah, like it's all good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. I'm here. It's all good.
Telling you, play I got, yo. Play I got. Tell him if he got that, play that first.
Nah, I don't know if he got. I got Griff. You got tons of beats.
Yeah, I was on here.
Yeah.
I got you.
Well, any I guess like one, like one or two exclusive.
Yeah, whatever you want to play. Good.
For sure, yeah. We'll play something. He tried getting it all together.
Okay.
Who's your engineer? Yeah. Shout out your engineer. What's up, engineer?
Yeah.
Yo, Griff.
What's up, man?
They want to say what up to you. They want to say what up to you.
That's the unsung heroes of the music industry.
Jump in.
Yo, salute, son.
All right, Griff.
Salute, kid.
Right there you go.
There you go. That's the unsung heroes of the music industry.
Yeah, he got to get the MIDI cable. Go get the MIDI cable. Let's get these beats going, son. Yo, he understands my music, man, and he gets the sound, man. He gets the sound. Yeah, so
nice.
That's the point I was making. That's the point I was making earlier about being in the studio with your artist, because when you're in the studio with your engineer, there's a chemistry that you build with the engineer.
For sure.
Likewise, with your artist, you should be able to build the same rapport with your artist. But I know in this world where we're just emailing songs and emailing tracks, and it's easier to maneuver like that. But I think sometimes it misses that quality of being in the studio together. I don't give a fuck if you just listen to music. There's always that quality, man. That's dope.
That's funny. Like a lot of those variations.
Funny thing is before the interview, we was just listening to songs, albums, and music. Not even recording today. Usually when I come over here, I'm recording or just trying to make something over here, make beats or whatever. But today I'm just over here just listening to records and just vibing off of music.
That's right.
That's right.
What's
How you
his
doing?
name again?
Huh?
What's his name again?
Griff.
What's his name?
Griffin.
All right, Griff. Shout out to you, man.
I appreciate that, man. I'm doing a nice little interview here.
He just hooking
Appreciate you, man.
Hooking up the goods. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm music. Oh my gosh, man! Like I tell you, tonight more than likely I'll be working on some music for sure. Like I already know. I know how I am. Like if it ain't in the morning or the afternoon, it's evening, late night, cook up. It's always some music going. It's always some music going. Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
No Ideas Original. Very dope. Very dope. Very dope.
Yeah, man. There's nothing new under the sun, man. We just borrowing energy from past time.
Where you guys broadcasting from? Where you guys broadcast from? Just if I may ask. You know,
we broadcasted from Connecticut, but we're all from the Bronx.
Yeah, we all from the Bronx.
Nice. I used to live in the Bronx. I was on 167th and between Sheridan and McClellan.
Oh, I know where you at. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I lived in the Bronx for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
We have a shout out to you, man, from Shah Seville. He says salute. Boston Road ahead.
That's my man. He shouted me out, so that's my man Shah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what's up.
Oh, he shouted you out?
Peace to Shah. See you, Shah. Good looking, bro.
The South Bronx, man. I lived there for a year and a half, man. And I'm gonna be real. Like, I'm a Queens cat, man. But when I moved up to the Bronx, man, and it was like I didn't really know many people out there, man. But after like about 2 months or whatever, and walking around, you know, just kind of getting my whole navigation around in the South Bronx, I was like, yo, it was cool. The South Bronx it's kind of cool.
Let me tell you something.
Cool.
The Bronx
I never had no issues. I used to come in, be out late and chill and all that, and be.
Yes, sir.
But it was all love. It was all love.
Bronx people ain't tripping as long as you come with respect and respect for yourself.
We good.
You fall in line like you've always been there, son.
I peeped that. And I was like, wow, this is, it was banging. In the Bronx. The Bronx was actually banging.
Yes, sir. Just think about it in like 78, 79 when we were doing them jams, and that music was just banging off of the handball courts and off the sons. It was a different energy in the South Bronx at that time.
I remember seeing Rakim at a jam. Live. I seen him perform Check Out My Melody live at a jam.
Oh, that's crazy.
Son, I remember, and it's crazy that I'm telling my age a little bit. I remember LL off of Farmers Boulevard in Springfield come to a park called the One Park and rock a whole entire, like, the whole Farmers Boulevard was going crazy.
Crazy. L get busy. LL always got busy. Always. From day
This was
one.
at a jam, though. This wasn't like no concert. This was a jam. Like,
oh, yeah.
Like
you know what I'm saying? Park jam, son, with brothers plugging it in. Whoever grabbed the mic, he got the mic. That was it.
Yep.
Hey, speaking of LL, right? We all watch Versus, right? Speaking of LL, right? I saw something on YouTube where Paris One was being interviewed, and he said that he wouldn't mind going up against LL Cool J or any other rapper out there. Now, one of the artists that he did give credit said would be the best battle for him would be Nas. So how would you feel if KRS-One did the verses against LL, and then how would you feel if KRS did the verses against Nas, song for song?
What, you asking me my opinion on who would win or something? You asked me my opinion, like who you?
Who? So in other words, if you know versus, you got LL, KRS-One, best 20 songs. Who you think would pull that out?
Against Nas?
Against Nas, 20 songs.
Yeah.
Nas 20 songs.
20 songs? Nah, I think not. I think Nas would get it. I think Nas would win.
20 songs against KRS?
Yeah.
I would say Nas would win.
Yeah, I think so.
What's up, Roddy?
Yeah, catalog.
Got my dog here.
Yeah, I
That
think
catalog by
was a wide range of
might Ed KRS, but KRS got some.
All right, let's hear this.
He got some beats ready.
Let's hear it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in the background. Y'all keep talking. I'm just running.
Play him loud. I want to hear him loud. Yeah. Can you hear him?
If you want me to, I swear.
Can y'all hear that?
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
definitely hear it. What? Hey, Rob and Kenyatta, what rapper comes to mind? Two rappers come to mind to this beat.
Yeah, we just gonna play random. I play random shit. He got mad beats.
I could probably hear Master Ace rock to that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. He got mad beats though.
The world don't have no pity. Me fighting for the money. And if our leaders don't get together, it's gonna be a super breakdown of the cities. That's why I'm praying for the strength just to carry on.
Wow.
Wow. You can hear that chop right, y'all.
Say wow.
Just to carry on. Keep
Yo,
Yeah,
your music sound like a score to a fucking opening track.
yeah, man, it's true.
To a black exploitation.
Yeah.
Super
Someone might come out or something.
Yo, hit the next. God damn, man. He playing stuff that I'm like, we gotta do something with those. We gotta do something with that.
I've checked out so many of these motherfuckers beats. It's ridiculous.
He got mad beats over here. I'm glad you're not an MC because you be
Enjoy some back, man.
Standing on that same mount, I know, Lord, to pluck out the eyes of the devil, the heads of the enemy, the hearts of fools, sinners, and gamblers. I see, Lord, blazing in the sun, shining on the moon. I see you, Lord, rolling on the waves. Yes, I see you, Lord. I see you. I hear your thunder. I hear you on the wind. I see you, Lord. I see you. But do you see me?
Do you see
Do you see me? I love you, Lord. As I sweat. I love you, Lord, as I burn. I love you, Lord, as I kneel, and I wheel and deal. I love you, Lord. But does you love me? I see you, Lord. Help me get through, because I have helped you. I see you, Lord. I see you, Lord. I see you, Lord. And you better well, fucking well, see me.
Oh, I thought that
I
was.
thought there was a beat on that one too.
Was there? Yo, that was supposed to be a beat. Yo, what the fuck? Yeah, wait.
What movie is that from? You remember?
Nah, just go hit the next one. Nah, we got it's mad beats. I'll play a couple more real quick.
Okay.
That was. You don't think of them as I wanna make $1 million. You don't look at that face.
Kind of ill right here.
I wanna make $1 million.
Whoa, kind of ill right here. Like
you keep your mind on love. You don't think of them as
that's crazy right there.
You don't look at that face.
yo.
You keep your mind on love.
Damn, Grip, I gotta write again, man.
Yo, get that to the locks, yo. Get that to the locks, yo.
Like,
Make $1 million.
hit the next one. Oh my God.
You could get that one to Dave East too.
Yeah, that's Davey.
Yeah, that's crazy. My God.
You could get that one to Dave East.
Somebody said Raekwon, man. Raekwon can blend with that.
Nah,
last one he
somebody.
played.
The one I just played, that one that just went off. Somebody that was just on you guys' show got that one. Somebody got that one. Yeah, like, yeah. I don't. Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about too.
You know who it is though. Yeah, he got that. Yeah. Hit the next one. Hit the next one. There's mad shit on there. I know it's mad shit on there.
I don't have a preview button.
You know what I really think? I think you just sooner.
You just play anything. That's how you do it.
You know what I really think? I think you just soon I wasn't in this game. I think without me in this game, you'd eat everybody else here alive. That's not really why I play. This is a pleasant session each week to take my line of business. Let's talk less and play more. I'm losing. Splendid idea. You two are becoming ball breakers. Why don't you take a hit and play cards?
Huh.
You know, you're just about the only connection I have anymore. I don't want that stuff, man.
Oh my God!
Where's the fire emojis at, man? Somebody pull out the fire emojis, man.
Okay. It's crazy, son. Like, yo. Nah, we need to stop.
He's holding, yeah. You're leaking out too much stuff.
Because I'm saying we need to stop because this is crazy, dude. Like, I'm hearing shit like I'm like.
Hey, I'll tell you what. I think that last beat you played, I would say Styles P or Ghostface.
I mean, it's so much. It's so much, man. I mean, I could go on with this thing going for hours.
I did probably at least 2 hours worth of material.
I would say AZ too. I'll say AZ.
Another one. Yeah. I mean, but I want to work with some new cats too. Like I like the old, the not I don't want to say old, but like the greats. I want to, the greats are dope, but the new, I want to work with the new.
I could see Big Sean rocking on some of those beats. Big Sean would be good for some of those beats. Big Sean.
I mean, like brand new, like never heard before, but a coming. They just nice though. Like I'm talking about the next wave. I want to work with the next wave of artists, male and female. It'd be dope to have a dope female artist too.
Right.
A dope one though. She got to be on fire.
You know what, brother? Speaking of that, Ayatollah, give me 5 of your top female MCs. Whether current, you can put it up. You can do all from back in the day or current and
okay.
the day, whatever you want to do.
Okay. Number one, I would have to say Shantae, Roxanne Shantae. Number one, Roxanne Shantae. Gotta give it to Shantae, me personally. Number two, Antoinette.
Oh yeah,
Antoinette.
Yeah, she had bars, yo.
Yeah. Yep.
2, Antoinette. 3, Sha-Rock.
Ooh.
Sha-Rock.
Yeah.
You went to the vote with that one, son.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Sha-Rock. 3, Sha-Rock. 4, 4, Bahamadia.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bahamadia.
Definitely had lyrics too. Oh yeah, underrated.
5. 5. Oh, 5. Lynn Q. 5. Lynn Q.
Okay.
Lynn
All
Q.
right, different. That was a different lineup, son. That was dope.
Yeah. Lynn Q. Because she's nice too. A lot of people don't know, but yeah, she get busy on the mic. Yeah, she's nice.
That's a dope lineup, son. Yeah, this has been a great time, man. I appreciate you, man. Yo, your music.
Oh man, I'm having a good time, man. I wish I was in Connecticut, man. Shit, we could get this live. We could get this live, play beats live, and the whole 9, man. Like,
yo, son, we need to maybe when your next project come on, man, have us hosted for you, bro.
Yeah.
I tell you what, y'all need to do a No Ideas Original compilation.
That's it. We on that, man. That's a thought.
Yeah.
We need you though.
Y'all think about that. A No Ideas Original compilation.
Is that the name of the show?
Right.
Yeah, that's the name of it. Yeah.
We get on. You gonna get on board?
For sure.
Excellent. Hey,
yes, sir, man.
Our coach, the head superstar of this whole thing, just mentioned. Ayatollah, salute to you, brother. I'm going to DM you to get you that shirt. We gonna get you a shirt, bro. Don't worry about that, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. No Ideas Original.
He also said he want to build with you on some other stuff too. So look for that DM, Ayatollah.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Thank y'all for having me, man. I had fun with this, man. I felt like what's up?
For everybody that's out there that's looking live and people that's going to be seeing this, tell people how to get in touch with you, brother.
Instagram, Phantom of the Chakras 2. Instagram, Phantom of the Chakras 2. That's where I'm at. Every day I'm posting new stuff. Every day, Phantom of the Chakras 2.
Nice.
That's where I'm at. That's it. Word. Thank you guys, man. Appreciate y'all. God bless.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Yo, and
God
say
bless.
peace to the engineer. Yo, engineer, hold your head over there, son.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Yes,
All right,
sir.
bro.
No, it's been
Good stuff, bro. Good stuff, man.
Good stuff, man.
All right.
Peace, yo.
We got this
stay in touch.
All right, y'all. Peace.
All right, man. Thanks a lot.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
it.
Yes, sir.